Okay, so this is another IELTS essay, and the question is, in many countries, a few people earn very high salaries. Some people think this is a positive thing for the country. Other people believe that the government should not allow salaries to be over a certain level. Discuss both views and give your opinion. So the question statement is about income disparity. There's a lot of income disparity these days, and income disparity, and this question is on rising inequality, I should say, rising economic inequality, rising economic inequality in the world. So these are some of the words that you can use in your answer. Okay, be sure to use economic inequality because salaries are closely related to economic inequality. Okay, so some people think that okay, the rising differences in salaries of executives versus workers is really good for the economy, while others think okay, this is not good. This economic inequality can have some fallouts, some negative consequences. So there can be some fallouts. That's another word you can use. There can be some fallouts of this particular scenario. Discuss both views and give your opinion. So before we come to various ideas related to this topic, let us first discuss the introduction part. What should you write in the introduction? Since this is a discuss both views and give your opinion essay, I recommend writing one general statement about the core of the essay, core topic, that is rising, a few people having very high salaries. Okay, this is the core of the essay. So you can write something about that executive compensation, executive remuneration has been rising rapidly during the past few decades. Then come to view number one. Mention the reasons supporting view number one. Mention reasons. It can be one or two reasons. Then come to view number two and mention the reasons that support view number two. And then you should state your opinion. State your opinion, okay? So what you can do is you can club view one and view two in one sentence. That's your choice. You can write two sentences or you can write one sentence. While some people believe this, others think that. Okay, so and it's really important that you mention your opinion. You state your opinion in the introduction. I agree with the former view. I agree with the latter view. Or if you believe in a combination of the two views, state that very clearly. Okay. Now, a few students often ask me this question: should we write in the following paragraphs? I'm going to discuss this and that, or I plan to discuss both these views in the following sentences in the following paragraphs. I strongly recommend not to do this. Don't say that I'm going to discuss this thing in the future in the following paragraphs. That's incorrect. The reason is that that is considered too mechanical. You are not communicating in your own words. You are copying words from some book. So it seems as if you have crammed those things, and IELTS people do not want you to write crammed things. They want you to write in a natural human language, your natural style. And each individual has a different writing style, has a different way of expressing things. They want you to express things in a natural way. Remember, this is not an exam of English language. This is an exam of communication skills. And here, the examiner is going to test your written communication skills. Okay. So, having said this, having kept aside, having rejected all the mechanical elements that students often use, let us come to some of the ideas that you can use in this essay. First, let us come to why there should not be a huge income disparity, why people should have limited amount they can earn, or why government should enforce certain strict salary caps. Okay, let me write here. government should enforce. This is viewpoint number one. Let us consider this view one. Why government should, let me call it G, should enforce strict salary cap. Okay, these are a few words that you can use in your writing. Why the government should strictly enforce a salary cap? What can be the reasons? Now, the first reason can be, let us assume that some people earn a lot while others earn almost nothing. So, on one hand, we have celebrities, CEOs, we have executives, senior execs, while on the other hand, we have workers. So, if salary of these people is a lot higher than the workers, and in one example, you can name your country and mention about how different are their salaries. What is the ratio of salaries? For example, these people may be earning 1,000 times more than what the workers earn. Okay, so celebrities is equal to 1,000 times the salary of workers. So what will this have? What impact will this have on the society? Well, firstly, it will have a lot of demotivating force. It will have a lot of demotivating influence on workers. So this will demotivate people. Those who cannot achieve much, this will demotivate them from taking any action. And a demotivating thing will reduce productivity. Will reduce productivity of the companies, of organizations, of the entire country. Okay. Secondly, this may also lead to frustration. People may feel frustrated over their existing scenario because poverty, for example, is not absolute in nature. It is often said that poverty is not absolute. It is relative. It is more relative in nature. And so, what do I mean by relative? If your neighbor is a millionaire, you must feel that okay, even though I'm earning $100,000 annually, so still I'm a poor man, since the person next door is earning $1 million. Okay, so poverty is more relative in nature than absolute, though it's absolute in some cases, but mostly it is relative in nature. So, and this relative poverty may lead to frustration, which may destroy social cohesion. It may destroy social cohesion, social peace, and prosperity may suffer. Sorry, and prosperity may suffer. So there may be some violent conflicts. There may be conflicts in the society. There may be cases of theft. If you can't purchase an expensive iPhone, why not steal it from someone else? So these are some of the fallout, some of the negative things that you can mention, which are related to a few people earning very high salaries, while most of the people are reeling in distress. So this can be a ground why the government needs to enforce a strict cap on salaries, so that people are more equal in nature. Okay, they can never be equal in absolute terms, but they are more equal than the existing case. Number two, let us come to view number two. Okay, why should people have very high salaries? Why should very few people have high salaries? Well, this can be a motivating factor for these people. Okay, so if a few people are earning high salaries, this is called system of meritocracy. So you are rewarding some people. You are rewarding some people for being innovative, for working hard, and for contributing to the economic development of a country or of a state. Okay, so you are basically rewarding meritocracy. You are rewarding people who have skills. And this is extremely important if you want to keep improving, if you want to keep improving different systems, if you want to make progress. This is important for economic progress of a society. Equally important is the point that when a few people earn a lot of salary, they make tax contributions, huge tax contributions for the government, huge tax contributions for the government, and these contributions are used for on health, on education, on infrastructure, which are again used to reduce the gap between rich and poor. So, if a few people are earning good salary, that does not mean it will lead to a gap between the people, an unbridgeable gap between rich and poor. What it means is that the government will have more money to spend on the people who cannot afford expensive things. Okay, so people who cannot afford health, they will get some subsidy from the government. Those who cannot afford education, expensive education, they will get government schools at almost no cost. Okay, they will also have some infrastructural facilities such as electricity subsidy, water subsidy, food subsidy. Okay, so there are a lot of things that people can get through tax contributions. If you want to read more, I've checked the student's answer related to this topic. Just click on the link below this video and you will read her answer along with some of the mistakes she has done. But overall, she has tried to develop the arguments in a very good fashion. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Please share it with your friends and let people know that they can benefit from these videos. Okay, thank you for watching.